we know that this variant is more transmissible, and now from other data we have, we know that it's more than 60% more infectious than the previous variant that was circulating in the UK, the so-called Alpha variant. So it is a much more infectious virus, therefore it's easier to catch and easier to spread.
So more infectious then, but is it more dangerous? Hospitalisations are rising, and some of those people are people who've been double vaccinated.
Yeah, there are a few people who are double vaccinated who are getting infected and getting poorly, but the majority of hospitalisations in the UK, which are low in comparison to the number of cases, the majority are in younger individuals who have not been vaccinated or only received one vaccine. We know that overall, full vaccination, that's 2 doses of the vaccine, is very protective against this Delta variant. So what we need to do, not only in the UK but across Europe, is get as many people fully vaccinated as soon as possible.
And there's been concern that this variant is going to spread across Europe, with EU officials saying it's likely to make up 90% of cases there by late August. So how concerned should people be?
I think you should be very concerned, because we know that this is a virus that is more infectious. We know that 1 dose of vaccine only gives you something like 30% protection. And we also know that across the whole of the EU, only about 3 in 10 people are fully vaccinated. So I think there is real cause for concern, and can fully understand the need to try and limit the spread by not bringing people into mainland Europe who have the possibility of being infected.
So do you think vaccination is the key here, or are potentially travel restrictions the measures you would be looking at to try and avoid this spread?
I think it has to be a combination of both. I would criticise the way that we in the UK have managed border control. In other words, we haven't been that good at it. And I fully appreciate all of the issues associated with the travel industry, the aviation industry. But I think we're all so close to getting on top of this virus. It seems to me that it's a bit of a shame not to give us all a bit more breathing space for a month or so that we can get more people vaccinated across the EU and indeed in the UK, and can be in a much stronger position knowing that that full vaccination protects even against this Delta variant.
And what about the return of major public events? We're seeing things open up. Wimbledon is starting on Monday here in the UK. We're seeing the British Grand Prix being given the go-ahead next month. Are you concerned that that might lead to a further spread?
Yeah, I think there is a concern. I mean, data released today from the government around this events research programme indicates how being outside in fresh air, in well-ventilated spaces, obviously is a much lower risk. But even going into places like Wimbledon or Wembley for the football, you can be in enclosed spaces for periods of time that bring you in contact together closely in a way that's difficult to contain, and that's where the virus can spread. And the more people you have, the more pinch points you have with large events, the more likely you are to get spread. And I think until we are confident that we have this virus under control, in other words, more people fully vaccinated, until we get to that stage, I think we have to be very careful.